There's 2 new maps coming in the next War Thunder update, and I thought we'd check them out. There's a new map for air realistic and air arcade battles, and I think it's one of the most awesome ones we've had yet. I've been personally wanting a map like this in air realistic specifically for quite a while. There's a few maps in air arcade that have like crazy terrain, but we never had anything in air realistic, since a lot of the air realistic maps are essentially flat, as they're supposed to represent the actual real world locations, and most of the locations geographically end up being pretty boring. But this map with the mountains means you can have some really cool dogfights, and you can use the hills to dodge a missile, and you're going to have to pay attention a little bit more than you would usually to make sure that your missiles and your ordnance doesn't hit a mountain. The other new map is Test Site 2271. It seems quite similar to Seversk 13 in its sort of design and vibe. It's another one of these abandoned Eastern Bloc style towns. The Bravo point is quite interesting with these blocks, and there's a lot of buildings stopping you from actually seeing into it, so it's kind of like one of those capture zones that once you're in there, you're in there. I definitely really like this style of map aesthetically. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is there's a lot of open terrain at the edges of the map, and particularly around the spawns, so I think the flat terrain is going to make it a bit too easy to just drive around the edge and then plonk yourself down ready to spawn camp. There doesn't seem to be any map borders, and I'm able to just completely drive behind the enemy spawn. I can probably even get eyes on target for multiple spawns from back here, so I'm a little bit concerned about that aspect of the map. It'll be interesting to see how these 2 new maps play out when they come to the live server, and in the meantime you're going to want to click on this video to find out about the additional achievements Gaijin are adding this update.